A lot of people are out here reacting to Terence Crawford versus Canelo right now recently, but I wanted to point something out, which I was going to do a video about months ago. But I'm glad I saved this now because Terence Crawford has had a lot of reactions, and Tank Davis was one of the guys who reacted to Terence Crawford recently as far as the fight and just everything that fans were reacting to when it came to Terence Crawford getting his credit for this fight and people knowing that he's achieved greatness. And Tank Davis had put out a comment that said, it was just D-Riding. Just people with D-Riding. And we know what that means. But at the same time, I would like to say this. Tank has he's been in a position where he had the biggest fight in the world, in the sport of boxing, before Terence Crawford had the fight with Earl Spence. He was in a position to be the face of boxing a long time ago. Terence Crawford's almost 40 years old. Tank Davis just turned 30. He's been in a position where he could have been face of boxing a long time ago. So him worrying about Terence Crawford getting any kind of, publicity or anything else shouldn't really matter because he was already in a position. He's been getting more support from the boxing world than Terence Crawford ever has. And he had a Mayweather cosign. Now going on to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is kind of in the same position. He's been making comments about Canelo for a while now, but then he's trying to play friendly, like, oh, we're both Mexican and everything. But he complains about, well, I should have a DAZN deal like Canelo has, and Canelo's not the same fighter. He's not intense. Well, you're not the same fighter since you fought Rolly and Devin Haney. That was two different fighters. You're not the same fighter after that Devin Haney fight. And everybody said that Devin Haney was going to be the same. But what I'm seeing right here is two guys who have been put in position by Canelo Alvarez and Floyd Mayweather, who have hated on Terence Crawford because they think they own Terence Crawford level. Yeah, both of these guys said they'll be able to knock out Terence Crawford. Both of these guys said they will knock out Terence Crawford. Bruh, it's supposed to be y'all era right now in boxing. You have had every big fight, every opportunity to be in the position that Canelo and Terence Crawford is in right now. Even Floyd. You guys have had more opportunities. Tank and Ryan Garcia has had more opportunities than anybody, especially these young guys. Devin Haney had to go out here and take pay cuts. He ain't getting $40 million, $30 million to be the B-side because he got some followers. That ain't how it's going. That's definitely not how it's going. But for one guy, it is, and the other guy, both of these guys are having a lot of push right now. So for them to be commenting on either Canelo before the fight or and then, especially with Ryan Garcia, bro, either you're going to be friends with a dude or you just acting cool, but you're taking a lot of comments towards this guy. If you look at the stuff he said about Canelo, nobody else is running around saying that. So I see a lot of jealousy and envy out of these guys. And these are out of people that's helped them. Why are y'all commenting and making side comments about a guy who put you on? I don't understand about that. Then people say, oh, Tank can't do that. He did that with Floyd plenty of times. And people pick Tank over Floyd. You've had people say, oh, Tank has done more than Floyd. Oh, but not Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford ain't on Floyd level, but Tank is. Man, get out of here. I'm going to tell you right now, anybody who's a huge fan of Ryan Garcia and Tank, as far as a point where you feel like they're one of the best, they better be in a position where they're going to replace Terence Crawford or Canelo Alvarez when it's all said and done. If Tank wants to involve himself in conversations about who's the best and who's the face of this, he better realize that Jake Paul fight ain't it. And he has guys older than him taking tougher fights than him. It's not good. You can't be the face of boxing when you ain't introducing nobody to the sport of boxing. Jake Paul introducing you to the sport because he has more fans of the sport of boxing right now. If we talking about numbers and everything else, because a lot of those numbers Tank was doing was because of Ryan. And because he was fighting a big-time Mexican fighter. Because Esau Cruz was an unknown, they still did numbers. But for these guys to be thinking, oh, I'm on Terence Crawford level, stop it. You ain't never on Terence Crawford level. Y'all ain't trying to get undisputed. Ryan Garcia ain't been a champion. At least Canelo, by this time, he was fighting Lara and Trout. Ryan Garcia going in there and getting stopped by Tank. We already know what the Devin Haney fight was, so he ain't gonna never look like that again. Like, make a fight, man. Both of these guys ain't fighting. Y'all notice that? Both of these guys ain't fighting right now. They should be fighting right now. Both of them ain't fighting. We done seen other guys. Shakur done fought twice this year already, coming off of surgery. I hope everybody stop comparing these guys to fighters that's on this level. It's a different level. Y'all was talking about last year. Y'all was talking about Tank and Ryan like they Terence Crawford. Let them go in the ring and fight Canelo Alvarez then. See how they do. See how they do. I don't like all that front running stuff, bro, that be going on, especially with Ryan Garcia. After that Devin Haney fight, he was a front runner. Definition of one. Then you got Tank out here acting like Roach ain't put hands and feet on him. Man, stop. You got beat up by Roach. You lucky everybody ain't still talking about that fight. Don't worry about Terence Crawford. You got beat up by Roach. Everybody seen it. That man ran you over to the MMA. That's basically what it is, getting in the ring with Jay Paul. Because y'all ain't going to be doing nothing but grabbing. So they don't make a lot of sense. And this shows that the level that Terence Crawford is at, yeah, he's definitely on a level that can be compared to Mayweather. Tank Davis, you're not going to be able to compare him to no Mayweather. Fighting who? Fighting who? You going to put his resume next to Floyd's? Since everybody want to talk about, well, I got Floyd's resume over this guy's resume and Terence Crawford. What y'all be comparing Tank to Floyd and all these other guys, though? Y'all see what I'm saying? It's starting to get exposed now. Stop comparing dudes to Terence Crawford right now. Right now. This all this video is about. Stop comparing fighters to Terence Crawford. Ryan Garcia and Tank never had a chance against Terence Crawford. They was clout chasing. And with Ryan Garcia, he thinks he's on Canelo level. No, it's not. No. If you would have fought Devin Haney a second time, you probably would have had some kind of reasoning, but everybody know you didn't want that Devin Haney fight. Everybody knows the truth. They're not talking about the PED situation no more because they know the truth. They know he ain't got it. And there's a lot of capping going on. But I seen the little congratulations he gave to Canelo. That's good because after leaving his camp and all the boxers leaving his camp, I mean, after destroying his whole team because Ryan left, Andy Ruiz left, Oscar Valdez left, all these dudes was leaving. So I wonder how many guys that left Canelo actually congratulated him. And another thing too, why people that was on Team Canelo all these years, these past 5 years, why they went front row at the fight? That's all I got. Like and subscribe.